Just get better and better with her makeup. Times is really challenging. Um, it's really tough because it's like I feel like, sometimes I be like, feel like, what's the point of just working like this and you still barely can get by, or you still struggling in some area, to pay your bills or whatever. It's like, it's really sad. And I was watching a video. Good evening, my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome back to the start of a new vlog. How you all doing? When I say your girl just get better and better with her makeup. Well, how you all doing? Welcome back to the start of a new video. It's currently 1:27. I just made it in the house probably over 30 minutes ago. I want to say I've been off work. Today was somewhat kind of like a busy work week for me. I do work banquets the next couple of days at my first job, so this week will just be strictly me working just my first job. I need to, I don't know, I might make me some tea later on. I should have got some tea from work today. We be selling them little individual tea packages. I'll probably get some because I need to rack up. I need to get me some tea. I know about the weather is changing and the seasons change, and then, your immune system starting to get adjusted. Some people immune system be a little weak towards the weather, and then, when it changes. But yeah, we have this brand of tea that I really enjoy drinking. It's hibiscus spice. And it's really good. I think I'll probably make me a cup either tomorrow, because y'all know your girl just iced coffee ready all year round. But I think I'm going to have to try to start just doing 1 cup of coffee and try to cut back. I've been saying that. It's like lately, because I've been buying, I think the next time I do my Instacart, I might get some cold brew. That way when I come to work, because I don't know, I had ended up ordering this coffee off of, I think I bought this coffee. Yeah, I had bought it from, did I buy this coffee? I had bought a French vanilla. It smells good when you first brewing it. I think I did it with, I think I had got it off of Aldi's when I did my Instacart like last week, I want to say. But I still got some more of the individual ones. But I'm going to try to see, can I get me some cold brew. That cold brew is really good too. That unsweetened, the stock can. I am Shelly. She got me so hooked on that brand, the cold brew. She have bought it in, I don't know if she's still drinking now, but I know in past videos of hers I watched, she was telling us that, telling her community that the cold brew is good, and I had to go out and buy it. And it really is. It's the unsweetened kind, but, you still have to, if you're a person that like your coffee sweet, you still have to add your cream, your sugar, whatever, in there to, give it that taste. But welcome back. When I say your girl Edge is really trying to come in, I think after I take these braids down, I'm gonna see when my next off day, because to be honest, I'm really not ready to take them down yet. But I know my scalp is starting to get a little itchy. I might try to push them for 2 more weeks. We'll see. but I know I just been wearing them up in this little bun. I might push them for 2 more weeks, and then you ought to get a video on me doing the crochet. I think I'm gonna try to rock with crochet styles for a minute because, like I say, I was looking at how my hair, like I didn't put no mascara on my sides. Like this just my natural mane trying to come in and grow. So yeah, I wore it like this. I just kind of, just pin it up, little updo, and like this. But yeah, so today was a great day at work. I don't know. I wish people can really, one thing about working in this industry and being when you a customer service agent, you're gonna sometimes run into bad people. I don't care how good of a person you are. They come down to your gas. Like not everybody gonna appreciate your service. They're just the reality of it. And you all have heard me talk about this in the past on my channel that, for some reason I'm still led to doing this, but I don't want to be a server all my life, which I'm not going to be that. This is just something I'm doing to, try to sustain my bills right now. But I do see greater for myself. And I feel like you should want to do better. Like, even though I have people tell me I'm good at what I do, I don't see myself making a career or a future out of this. But anyway, to make a long story short, the guest, like, now I think I would be upset too if somebody jumping in front of me. Like, it was 3 of us working this morning. It was 3 servers, because normally when my supervisor do his schedule, he go by the occupancy. Like, we was at 61%, but for some reason it said when he did the schedule, supposed to be like 100-some people staying in the hotel. But I don't know. Lately, it's just been super slow. I know this week it's just me strictly working my first job. It's gonna be slow in my second job. I'm not messed up about it because I feel like I pulled a lot of hours in this past week. I probably won't go back to my second job until the 21st, which I'm not mad about because I kind of need a little break. When I say my first day off, them 2 off days I had, which was Sunday and Monday, this past Sunday and Monday was much needed. Like, I literally had to push myself to get out of bed and go to work this morning because I was so tired. Like, I haven't ate that bad since I was in my 20s. Like, I never thought that I would have to work, 2 jobs again. But anyway, to make a long story short, there was an older lady. She really been giving us a hard time since she been her stay there. So she has been like at least 60 in her 60s, probably 65 years old. Now, ma'am, you know right from wrong. The issue I have with people is if you knowing you booking a hotel. One thing about me, if I'm gonna stay somewhere at a hotel, even though I get a discount depending on what brand of hotel I choose to stay at. Like, if I ever going out of town, that's the only fun thing about it that I work in this industry, is because I do get discounts on my rooms. Like, so if I ever decide to stay out of town, go out of town, and I use my discount for one to, depending on if I'm gonna stay under the same brand that I work at, I do get a discount. I'ma always read the amenities. One thing about me, I want to stay somewhere where either breakfast is included, and just read the amenities before I booked the room. So the lady had already was complaining about complimentary coffee. Complimentary coffee is free, which is free coffee. So she like, do y'all have complimentary coffee? I said, no, ma'am. I think one of my coworkers like, well, there's coffee in your room, because we carry Starbucks, but we don't carry all of the Starbucks brand coffee. Like, we just not a full service Starbucks. Like, we carry some of their drinks. And so, she got mad at us because I'm like this. First of all, I just work here. I'm just an employee for the company. Like, I don't make the rules, and I wish people could get that in their head and stop making other people's jobs hard. Like, it's bad enough you already can't find people that really want to come back to work. And so she been giving us a hard time since she been staying there. Then she called herself getting smart with me today. Because, last week she was like, well, I never stayed at a hotel where you have to pay for your coffee. Well, ma'am, maybe you need to read. I didn't tell her this, but ma'am, maybe you need to read before you booking rooms. Because if you want to stay somewhere with breakfast included, they have plenty of hotels here. This hotel that I work at, we do not have free breakfast. You either got we do 4 payments a method. You either, if your room come with a breakfast voucher, it's like a little card they give the guests. I guess it have to be included with their their voucher, like when they booking their reservation, depending on how many people that's going to stay at the hotel. Sometimes it'll say 2 on there, so that means 2 people get entitled to a hot meal, and they get a beverage. Or sometimes it be 2 people and 1 child, or we can do room charge, we can charge to the credit card or cash. Those are 4 methods of payment we do. And so she got mad at me because my coworker was on the register. She come butting, and there was a lady in line. I don't know, the lady in line ahead of her. She jumped out the line and come over here and walked towards me and to my son. I said, well, ma'am, I said, good morning, the line right there. Oh, I see the line right there. I know the line right there, but you looking dead at me. I look. I said, you know what? I'm not even finna argue with this lady. It's getting to the point now where, and I brought it up to my supervisor. I brought it up to my supervisor, and I brought the attention of the 2 more other coworkers. Just in case she tried to give a bad review and say I did this. I feel like I didn't say nothing in the wrong to this lady. I was nice enough. I said, well, ma'am, the line is right here. That's all I said. I didn't get smart with her, grouchy, or nothing. Now, if there was somebody else, they probably would have went off on me. I don't do that. I don't throw stone for stone, as my great grandma say. When I feel like you being ugly and mean, I'm not finna go back that route with you. I'm gonna just let you clown on your own. But my thing is, you won't want nobody but you. I mean, it's just people dealing with the public. It's a hard job by itself. When you dealing with, that's why I tell people, when people talk about you keep a smile all the time, you have to keep from frowning or be upset, because I'm telling you, dealing with the public, people, patience level. When I say I don't know what happened, 2020 really showed me that people is very impatient these days. Like, they can come in a restaurant, order food. There'll be orders ahead of them. They think their food's supposed to come out in 5-10 minutes. I'm like, it don't work like that. I feel like if you know you're in a hurry, you got to book a ride, a cab, whatever, you should either do a call in or come down 30 minutes early, because it might be a day where we be real busy. It's just, people is really something else these days. And like I say, they don't pay me enough to be trying to go over and beyond for people. Like, I'm not going to do it no more. After I see how these last couple of days I've been feeling, I think I was telling y'all that I feel like I pulled a muscle. Like, the pain really still been bothering me. But I just been trying to move around. Like, yesterday, I couldn't sleep at all. Like, I'm constantly kept tossing and turning. I said, I hope and pray that this pain go away sooner or later, because I don't want to be constantly working and not, being in pain. But, I'm so tired, y'all. I see, like, my 2 days went by so fast. But, yeah, people patience of it has changed. It has changed a lot. And you get more complaints sometimes, even when you're a good customer. You can be a good customer. A good customer service agent or a representative, and people still gonna find something to complain about. So I'm learning that I can't satisfy everybody. I'm not gonna break myself down to satisfy everybody, because once again, I know I'm replaceable. And, these people gonna still do what they do. I'm not worried about it, because the thing is, one thing about me, God got me regardless. So whatever happened, when it's time for him to move me into a different direction, I know he gonna make a way regardless. Like, he gonna move me to a different direction. But people patience level has changed. Like, I just never seen nothing like it. You get more people want to be smart. You won't want nobody but you. And you waiting in line. It's just, you just run into some bad people all the time. But I didn't argue with her, nothing like that. I still was nice to her, even though she called herself going off and getting smart with me. I still treated her nice. I said, man, what did you want me to leave a little space in your coffee? I still treat her nice. I'm not gonna let, because you having a bad day, I'm not gonna let you rub that energy off on me. No. I used to do that. I'm not letting nobody rub that negative energy off on me no more. Just because they having a bad day, they're not gonna make my day bad. So yeah, but if there was anybody else, I know one of my other coworkers, they would have went off on her. But I'm not gonna go off on nobody older. I just let God handle it, and she know what she did. But I'm not going off on nobody. I'm not. Some people not even worth your time, and for you to lose your energy over there. But yeah, other than that, my day was great. Just that little incident, I had to let my supervisor know right up front. He told me you ain't did nothing wrong. I wouldn't even worry about it, but I sure let him know. Because you got sometimes where when people stay, they'll write a review about how their service experience was staying at the hotel. And I said, I'm just going to let him know right up front that if somebody try to say something about the service, did this and that, I let him know. But he said I wouldn't even worry about it. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much. I just kind of want to start this vlog off. I don't know what it's gonna consist of. I do work tomorrow morning. I don't know if I might. Most likely, I will extend it to tomorrow. So yeah, I do work as I work a banquet tomorrow. So yeah, I just want to come in and start the day off. You're trying to get back, being consistent, try to get these uploads together, and I feel like I'm doing a good job, especially for somebody working 2 jobs now and still being consistent. I apply myself though, yeah, but yeah, I just want to come in and start a new vlog. Good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome back to another day in this video. I think I'm going to edit this video. It's actually 9:24, so it's really nighttime. But yeah, I'm just sitting here, y'all. When I say I was watching the video, I'm currently, hold on, pause it for a second. I got to go back to it. Y'all know I be trying to play catch up on a lot of YouTube videos. There's so many of my favorite content creators. Let me just pause it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just pausing the video right quick because I think I might watch that video and maybe one more. And then I might head to sleep. I just set my alarm for 4:30. I think I'm in the morning. But yeah, today was I just worked my first job today. I work it all this week up so far. And when I say y'all, is working in these times is really challenging. Um, it's really tough because it's like I feel like sometimes I be like feel like what's the point of just working like this and you still barely can get by, or you still struggling in some area to pay your bills or whatever. It's like it's really sad. And I was watching a video on this about how people is really, like I say, the struggle out here is really real. Like you got some people out here working 2 and 3 jobs and still barely can get by. It's like the job's not really paying enough money to live. And it's so easy for people to say, and I noticed that when you opening up even social media change, I be looking at some of the things, like I come across a lot of comments when people just really expressing and open up about what's really going on, and the reality that they facing is really sad. I feel like if you don't have nothing nice to say or try to encourage somebody or be an encouraged person, you shouldn't say nothing at all. I feel like people say a lot behind the screens and stuff like that. But one thing about me, I don't really, y'all, I have told y'all plenty of times, I don't argue with nobody on the internet. Like, if somebody say something crazy on my channel, or I mean on one of my videos in my comment section, I'm automatically deleting it. Simple as that. But everybody is really struggling out here in some way. Some people might not show their struggles, but everybody is, I'm going to say some people. I'm going to just say some people is struggling. I'm not going to say everybody, because not everybody might not be really struggling, but the majority of people out here is really struggling. Like I say, the job's not really paying enough money, and then it's like people working themselves to their health is really, it's affecting their health. Like literally, when I say my legs are so tired from all that standing up, I'm really low key thinking about. Cause the only reason why I took the second job again is due to trying to get caught up on some bills, and then like I told y'all, when you're a mom and y'all know how it is if if you're a mom or your kids grown, but y'all know when you're a single parent, you have kids that might be they last year of high school, and they got like a lot of fees and stuff. I don't know why my eye look like it's look like I got mascara still on it. I don't know. I'm not so used to talking to y'all at night, but I think I'm gonna edit this video and get it uploaded tonight for y'all. At this point, I'm just gonna trust God, and if it get the views, it get the views. If not, I'm just gonna upload because I haven't uploaded maybe a day now or 2 days. But anyway, yeah, it's really sad now. People is really struggling out here, and when I come across these kind of YouTube videos or somebody like sharing it on their channel, it really it really brings tears to my eyes because people shouldn't have to struggle like this, and and for a country to sit up here and help other countries succeed, or for a country to holler about they don't have no money, but yet still they help other countries and donate money to other places when you have people here barely getting by and barely don't know when they're gonna eat their next meal. And I'm even with me, I'm so upset now because like I say, I gotta choose between which bill I'm gonna pay until I get paid again, or it's becoming a lot, and it's becoming frustrating. But y'all know I try to stay positive and try to encourage you all to do the same. But like I say, with my channel, I just like to, you know, I get so sick and tired of people always talking about what is real, what is authentic, and this and that. But everybody's dealing with something. Everybody's dealing with something. Like I say, not everybody gonna come on camera and open up their real reality. I just like for y'all to know the real tea on certain things. But it's really hard out here, and like I said, I just hate to see people suffer. It's just becoming too much. But overall, like I said, I just try to make the best out of my days. Like it does get sometimes discouraging going to work. Like I ain't gonna even tell the story when my alarm went off. I'm blessed and thankful that I only just had worked one job because it was slow at my other job, my second job. This past week it was slow, so I was just trying to manage with doing one. But it's a challenge to get up and knowing you tired, your body tired, your legs might be aching, but you still got to get up. Barely getting by, but you still showing up. I'm like, since when it came to this point? Like I was talking to one of my coworkers tonight before I left work, and she was talking to me about some things. It's really sad. And one thing about me, that's why a lot of people connect with me because they look at me like a sister figure. One thing about me, when somebody open up to me or sharing something like a little, something personal, or they just need to get off their chest, I don't mind having the ear to hear. Like I'm gonna listen because I know we all need somebody to talk to, and I feel like that's what's wrong with that's what's wrong with people now of this world. Not everybody want to hear other people stories. Cause first thing people say, "Oh, I have my own problems," or "I don't." That's why a lot of people is crashing out, or mental health is on the rise because people don't have nobody they can talk to, or if they come out and talk to people, people being judged. But it's just really sad, and like I said, I just try to tell you all to stay encouraged. Um, brighter days ahead. But yeah, it's becoming a lot. Like I literally just watching this video before I tuned in with you all, and I was like, let me go on and talk to y'all because I do need to just go on and edit this video because I don't know what the next vlog gonna be consist of. Like I say, I might have to take me might go a day or two without uploading the vlog. We'll see, because like I said, I've been tired because it really ain't much been going on, but just really just working these last couple weeks. But I don't know, but I'm just trying to be consistent on here because I know I'm trying to I got a goal I'm trying to succeed at. But we just gotta stay encouraged, y'all. But it is I hate to see people have to go through what they going through, even myself. But to see so many people is in similar situations like me, that let me know I'm not alone, and it's just really getting hard out here. So So with that being said, you all have a great night. I'll be talking to you out in the next video. Don't forget to stay prayed up. And I'll be talking to you out in the next video. Until the next time, I love you all. You all take care of yourselves. And I'll talk to you in the next vlog.